We're good. How are you?
Hello, Emilio.
Hi, Mama Chief.
How's the weather in the South?
Rainy.
All right, we're live. So
111.
nice.
Whoa.
Sheila, I'm gonna mute all and then you can unmute.
I was cooking outside on the street. It's that hot.
Okay, give it just a couple of minutes. They're still pouring in, Sheila. All right, looks like it's starting to slow down a little bit. No. Just when I think it is, they're pouring in a little bit more. All right. One more minute. Okay, so welcome everybody to the DTC education. This is a platform that's coming together with all the other phenomenal things that we have in DTC, which is direct to consumer. It's going to be just an amazing program to help educate a lot of students, a lot of young people, and get them prepared for the future and everything else that they're going through, or gonna have to go through in their education and things. So with that being said, I am going to introduce Miss Sheila. She is a master system instructor here, and she knows the homeschooling, helping her children and grandchildren, and helping them create a better life for themselves as well. So with that, I'm just going to introduce Sheila, and she's going to drop a lot of information on you. So get your pens and paper ready. And the floor is yours, Sheila.
Thank you, Linda. How are y'all doing tonight? Like I said, we are in the middle of a rainy storm here. Been pretty much raining all weekend, but it's amazing. I have been interviewing teachers and getting them ready. We actually started our YouTube channel today with our first YouTube video with our teacher. I'm waiting on the second one to be uploaded here shortly, and you guys will be able to see our platform. Our Brainfood Academy YouTube channel is ready to go, and it is, like I said, it's a great place to be. I'm gonna get that link for you. Hold on just a minute, so you'll be able to go in there and look at it. Like I said, it's brand spanking new. So we'll be adding stuff to it daily. And so I'm gonna put this in the chat so you guys can go there and bookmark it. Our teachers will be there. We'll be highlighting. Oh, wait. Okay, there we go. It decided to load on its own. So there you go. Love being live. So welcome again to our Brainfood Academy. That is our official name. So you can update your pages for that. Make sure you have that out there. And it's going to be an adventure. I just interviewed another teacher. You will be introduced to her tonight, along with our other teachers that we have here, so that you can see who we have and what they will be teaching. Our Brainfood Academy is going to be a K-12 private online education platform. It is a school that has been accepted throughout the United States for an alternative education platform. They will have the same criteria and credentials for any other school that you have out there. It's still accredited to be accepted for any kind of colleges, whether it's a four-year college, two-year college, even abroad. You can also promote this to military bases in and outside the United States, because those students also will be able to partake in that as a United States citizen and get credit for it. So make sure that you are out there promoting to those Air Force bases, that you're letting people know that, hey, if their child's not comfortable with the language or the situation that they are going into outside of the country, for those military kids, let them know that there is an alternative for them. That is going to be your best bet. The teacher platform, it is an amazing platform. We still have our introductory offer. So make sure you guys, you get those teachers to me. Make sure you get those resumes uploaded. The one thing I do want to ask is there's a lot of you that have given me your resumes. I've tried texting you, calling you, emailing you with no response. So if you are still interested, please let me know, let your instructor know. If not, I'm going to be removing you off the list. So again, just be mindful that right now I have about 108 applicants. And not all of them are part of our Triple R family. So if you are part of the Triple R family and you have submitted me your resumes, check your messages, check your emails, check your text messages. If not, I'm moving on. But that being said, just remember that we are still in our pre-launch, and the teachers can get in for our $59.95 Vortex pricing. Now that does not include the $50 membership fee. So you have a $50 membership fee and then a $59.95 back office access fee. So make sure that you tell all potential teachers that that will be their first cost. And in the back office is where they're going to find their curriculum. They're also going to have access to the student base for the grade or grades that they are teaching, as well as all the information that they will need to teach their class or classes. That is also their platform where they will be paid. So they can see everything relating to when a student attends, when they don't attend. They can see their grades. They will also have their curriculum. They can upload their lesson plans up there. They will have their criteria for the students. They can also do their formatting, and everything will be back there for them to utilize for their classroom. They will also be able to see per day, if they need to, how much they're making for that day. So make sure you let them know that this cost is a monthly fee. It's a $50 annual fee and then a $59.95 monthly fee. Now that fee can be waived. So if they bring in 3 students or bring in 3 teachers, then they get their 3 and free, just like they do with our other program. So make sure that you let them know that they do have the opportunity to not only make money teaching, but they can make money in referrals, either by bringing in a student base or by bringing in onboarding a teacher. So they have several ways that they can make money. Once they are comfortable within our program and they want to see what other offers that we have, then they also will have access to that. Even the parent of a student, if they are interested in earning outside residual income, then they will have the opportunity based on that platform to also come in and see what we have in our PBS and Triple R family. The students themselves will come in for a $99 fee, which is their curriculum. Any person can come in and buy our curriculum for $99. Now, if they want instruction with the teacher, kindergarten is free. So they will actually have a Zoom, not a Zoom, but a YouTube channel that they can go into and have kindergarten given to them for free. Okay. They just have to pay the $99 curriculum. After that, 1st through 8th grade is $109 a month. Okay. And that's assessed monthly. We also will have a yearly fee. So if they just want to pay it all up front, they would be able to do that. So we'll have that assessed for them. So they'll see one fee for per year, or they can see their monthly fee, whichever one they prefer. 9 through 12, which is our high school, which most of you know is the more academically inclined. They will have, more challenging subjects. They will be getting college ready. So we do have teachers that will be just basic education for 9 through 12, but also those AP college credited courses too. So they will have access to calculus, pre-calculus, all those wonderful math classes, calculus and everything like that, algebra 1 and 2, physics. So we will have those available to them. Like I said, 9 through 12, it's $129 a month. Okay, you only have the one-time $99 access fee for your curriculum. All right. So with that being said, the curriculum is up to 10 students or children per household. So don't go to your community and say, hey, let's get 10 people together and say we're a family. It doesn't work that way. All right. So they can get access to the curriculum for $99 per household. Okay. And then they just pay for the instruction per grade. So if you have 3 children in one family, they pay the $99 for the curriculum, and then they pay their access fee per grade, either the $109 or the $129 per month. Okay. So with that being said, I have a few of our teachers on here that you've met, but we tonight onboarded our newest teacher, and she is not only going to be one of our special education teachers if we do happen to have a student that requires that, but she's also going to have access to be teaching our social studies and language arts for K through 5, and if necessary, social studies and language arts for high school. She will also be available to teach 3th and 4th grade social studies and science, and some K through 2 or K through 4 math. So with that being said, I am going to Miss Dawn Tulini. Please unmute yourself and introduce yourself.
Hello, I am Dawn Tulini. I just retired from teaching last June, where I was a special education teacher, and that particular year I was teaching autistic students of kindergarten and 1st grade. Okay, I have taught kindergarten through high school special ed. I even taught a special ed classroom in high school for physical science. So I've been around.
Well, thank you. So she will be, like I said, once we get all of our teachers onboarded, then we will be able to pinpoint exactly what classes they will be teaching so that we can get our schedules made. So I'm just going to reintroduce you guys to some of our other teachers that are here. The ones that I see right in front of me, Mr. Emilio, he is going to be our music. So Emilio, unmute yourself.
Hi. I'm retired 4 years ago, and I was director of my program for about 37 years in the last school district. Before that, it was 7 years with 2 other school districts. So altogether, 44 years of teaching music, mainly cultural awareness, language development through music, mariachi. I started out with serenade music, the Estudiantina, which originates in Spain, and it was brought over to Mexico during the occupation. And then I started here in my last school district for 37 years as mariachi director of the mariachi program. What else?
Perfect.
It was a very successful program. For the first 10 years, we were the only high school that had offered mariachi as a class and for a grade. Before that, it was just some schools would just pick students from either after school or from other schools and make one group, you know, like in San Antonio and several other places. But with us, it was as a class and for a grade, just like band and choir and all the others. And it's still going on strong now.
So what he's not telling you guys is that he was the instrumental key player in getting the mariachi program accepted as a grade and class in the state of Texas.
Well, okay.
So he has some
Ah.
accolades.
I was very fortunate to have a very good staff too. Because it's that type of program is not something that one person can do.
Exactly.
You have to know all the different elements, and it's just like an orchestra, except that it's a folk orchestra instead of the symphonic orchestra. Okay, you have your strings, your brass, your rhythm section with the guitar and the bass, and your vocals as well. So altogether, folk orchestra, I guess you could call it as also.
So there you go. There's your first lesson, guys. So see, that's one of the things that our students will have access to. And now we have our resident guinea pig for our first video on our Brainfood Academy that you will be able to see. So Miss J Fish, unmute yourself, girl.
Wow, that's exciting. Okay, so I'm Jay Fish. Everyone knows me, and I sign and communicate with my speech. I want to interest kids to learn and enjoy themselves and work with everything around us so that we can have fun and teach them to love to learn. That's really exciting for me. I started the first preschool program in the state of Kentucky. It's still going on now. I've worked in first, second, third, fourth grades, and I taught junior high school, which was not my favorite age, but I love working with kids. So I'm really excited, and my video is on the YouTube channel now, and it's me.
And it's
So,
amazing.
thank
Rory
you.
loves it. So it's really personable. It's her, it's showing her bubbly. And what she did, guys, and I thought it was just genius, is as you can see, is she does have a breathing tube. So she explained on her video so that any child can understand and not be afraid of why she has that. And so just listen to her explain that. I was like, that can't get any simpler or more fun for a child to understand why she has that. So that was one of the things is we want to bring out the personal aspect to our teachers. And by her explaining that little thing to those students that's watching her video, I think will open plenty more and more doors.
Thank
All
you.
right. So our next one is gonna be Miss Jackie Starling. Unmute yourself.
Okay, I don't know how to follow that, but I'm Jackie Starling, and I'm certified K-6 in elementary reading and ESC K-12. I'm going to be teaching first reading and math and fourth grade, and I'm so excited to be here. Just so excited. And that was wonderful.
Perfect. I'll be putting Jay's video up here in the chat here shortly so you can see it. The next one we're going to have is Mr. Todd Steckler. He's our next one. We'll be promoting his video here hopefully by the end of the day. I just got to get his approval. So Todd, go ahead and unmute yourself.
Hi, everybody. I live in McAllen, Texas, and I've been a math teacher for 35 years, and I'm excited to try some online homeschool instruction. So really looking forward to joining the team and getting started.
Perfect. And he is our math guru, guys. Just so you know. Mr. Todd is going to be doing our high school education for our math. And once I get his approval to do his video, we'll be putting that out there so you guys can see him and see what he's going to be teaching. He also teaches college and some other math related programs out there to more advanced students. So guys, we are starting out with some high-tech guys here. So with that being said, our next one that I see is here is Mr. Corey Hamilton. You can unmute.
Hello, everybody. I just want y'all to know I'm gonna be also doing math, and I want to teach these kids that we use our math skills every single day. Because guess what? The best calculator in the world, I want the kids to understand, is the brain. The brain. So if I ask you what 50% of $12 is, don't ask me for no calculator. That's what I want to do. I want to make it fun. I want to make it understanding. I want them to understand, the kids to understand that math is a pattern. Math is life. Whether you like it or not, we are fractions. I'm a fraction of the Dallas Cowboy fan. Sheila is too. You know, Sheila is a Dallas Cowboy fan, so that's two.
No. I'm part of the other curve.
Well, she gonna be a Dallas Cowboy fan. She gonna be a fraction of a Dallas Cowboy fan as soon as possible. But
I like this guy so much already. Yeah, I'll come back.
Go
That
Cubs.
we
Waiting to see
always-
how long it.
So we
All
do
right, y'all.
have, and I can't wait to see his video when we get together tomorrow. We're going to do his video, guys, and it is going to be amazing. And that's what we want our teachers to do, is really put their personalities out there, let people see what they're going to be about, and they're going to make their classes enjoyable. I'm looking to see if I have any of my other teachers out here. I know there's a couple of them that are out and about today. But hopefully next week we'll have more people on here, more of our teachers on here, but definitely you'll be able to go into the YouTube Brainfood Academy YouTube channel and start seeing these guys, start seeing these teachers. They will also be telling you what grades they'll be teaching and what subjects in those grades. As we get more teachers onboarded and start actually getting students in, those criteria that those teachers will have will probably shrink a little bit, and they will be more specialized. So right now we do have teachers that are teaching multiple grades and multiple subjects. But like I said, as we get more teachers onboarded and start filling out the schedules, those teachers will then, be more specialized. So with that being said, I want you guys to please make sure that you include those videos when you're doing your student onboarding, when you're creating your pages on there for those that are in the Triple R family. Make sure that you are including your contact page or creating your response magic code and using those links. You can actually start promoting certain grades, certain subjects once we get those teachers in the YouTube family, and do specialized pages, do a specialized math for high school, do a specialized math class for, the elementary grades. We will have that available hopefully within the next week. If you do have teachers that are out there that are still on the fence, let them know as soon as our platform is up and running within the next few weeks or so, that price is going to jump. So not only would they not be able to get in at our $59.95 level plus the $50 back office fee, it's going to jump up to $250, and then the $50 access fee. So now they're looking at $300 versus $109. So get them in there, get them signed up, and get them to me so that we can get them vetted out. If for any reason they don't work out, then guess what? Get them some wine, get them into the back office and let them know what they have the potential to do within our program. Nobody's going to be left out. So those of you that I have contacted that have not responded back, please, please, please check, because if not, I'm moving on. With that being said, Rory, take it away. Is he back? There you go.
Here I am. You guys can hear me. So I'm going to show you guys the compensation structure, how this relates to everything under the DTC umbrella. And we've been talking about this. This is what it's been, but I want everybody to kind of get an idea, and then I'm going to help draw out some more things on here. So to do that, I'm going to bring up a sheet. I'm going to bring up two. I'm going to share my screen, and I need everybody to really participate and understand. The one thing that I haven't broken down is the teacher compensation, because the teacher compensation, it's all paid out through the direct-to-consumer ambassador, but it's based on a couple of things. So I'm going to show you the ambassador pay. The teacher pay has some different structures to it. We pay and I want to touch base on it for the teachers that are here and for those that are going to captivate on this. It's a big deal, and we're looking to add even more aspects to this. So we want our teachers paid their worth. And if you look, I'm going to go on a little bit of a soapbox, and Corey, it's your fault. You got me started on this, right? So I'll bring up the Dallas Cowboys and professional sports. They get paid a lot of money because they're in front and they influence a lot of people, right? And, you know, Jerry Jones has built this incredible franchise. He saved the NFL way back when. And those of us that know the story, love what they've done, but they created an amazing distribution of entertainment, and they have such amazing viewers and advertisers because of that these players can get paid what some people think are obscene amounts of money, millions, hundreds of millions of dollars in contracts. And to do all that, to go out there and literally play at a very high competitive level and put their body at risk, absolutely, but they get paid all that. And the reason why they get paid so much is because the revenues are created to watch what they do. They're providing an entertainment service and getting paid for it. Why do actors get paid so much money? Those that are like A-rated, actors, they drew a box office draw. They'll bring in hundreds of millions of dollars and they launch a movie. That's why they get paid a lot of money. It's usually relative, because income is usually always relative in the private market to what you provide the marketplace. Your value is established by supply and demand. Does everybody understand this? All right. Now, I'm not going to go and I'll go on the soapbox. Like it's what it is. However, and I personally just believe this has to do, anytime you let government control something, they don't run it like a normal business. Their rules don't run like a business. And because of that, supply and demand in government doesn't seem to exist. And so when the government controls things, it doesn't seem like people get paid their worth, or they don't get paid adjustments to that. And I can argue any points of government from small city to big city. There's no rhyme or reason to it all. It's government has their own rules. Okay. And I'm not saying anything against it, but it makes it really hard for the key players to get paid their worth. And so you look at across the board with teachers, I used to think that professors in universities got paid a lot of money, because I talked to one that did. He was like an exception. Most do not get paid that much, even as professors. And yet the universities are getting all this money. Again, government controls, government subsidies, things that go on in the government don't make sense to a logical business mind when it comes to supply and demand. If a school goes into huge debt, they don't get shut down, they get bailed out. I run a business. If we go out of business, we go out of business. There's no one to bail us out. We have to operate smartly, differently, and put things there. So it's that mindset that allowed all this to grow. So what we've done is created a vessel that allows us to go market, get paid very well as marketers, and then we apply this philosophy of paying people what they're worth, right? Making it part of our teachers are your partners with this program. You're not an employee, you're a partner. And the more you perform and the better you perform, the supply and demand is going to pay you what you're worth. And we do have a limit on it per class of the live classes at 500. And that's because in our testing, that's where you can keep control. After that, it gets a little bit crazy. So we're going to set a hard limit at 500 in that classroom. Well, we're going to pay upwards of 50 cents per class attendee. Now, when they attend the live classes, that's great. That's what you're getting paid. When they attend a recorded class, because they're attending those under the curriculum structure that they're paying for, you're also going to get paid upwards of 40 cents. There's a discount because there's some other things going in there, but you're basically going to get paid for every time they access that, which means the first year you're building that curriculum, and I'll look at you, Corey, is the same for all the teachers. That first year, you're going to be working a lot and building stuff that you may not get paid on until later, but you're building something that's going to pay you every time it's used. You know, the licensing, I'm going to be very specific. It's owned by Brainfood, right? We own all the curriculum. You guys are putting that content there. We own it. We're going to pay you for the use of it within the network. And that's as long as you're active with us and you don't violate any of the terms of service, you're going to get paid on that. And so the first year as a teacher is critical. That first year you're building that curriculum, and then you're going to be teaching live classes the second year, third year, but you already have an archived library of your lessons that they can go back and study if they miss it, if they can't attend it during that time, and you're going to get compensated for it, which allows you to get paid way more than $500 per lesson and ongoing. That's a beautiful thing. So if you're doing your job right and people like you, it's just like sports stars. They like you, they show up, you're going to get paid more. It allows you to control your value based on what you provide. So if you're pouring more into it and you're attracting them and they're understanding and learning, and the parents are liking you, they're going to be recommending you to the other peers and stuff coming in. You get to gravitate towards that. And if it becomes, and to me, I see this all high quality issues, but I want you to understand, we want the teachers getting paid very well, because all that does is drive up our acceptance to the marketplace. All that does is make this better. And, you know, I've always, there are few teachers in my life that I really respected how they taught and did things, but they made huge impacts in my life. We want to get those type of teachers and develop that. And we're going to do that in a supply and demand marketplace. It's as it should be. And it's how everything works. It's how all the monetization of YouTube and social media, they're all based on popularity that you're giving a service that people are in demand for, that they require. The thing about education is they've got to get the education somewhere if they want to graduate through our social process. They've got to get a high school graduation certificate, and so they got to attend. So we do have somewhat of a captive audience. The more we bring the families in and we bring the students in, and the more we make people aware of this new way to educate the students through our platform, the bigger this becomes for everybody. And we've eliminated the risk as far as the business aspect, because we're all growing this. Now, as marketers, we get paid to bring the families in. Teachers, you can also participate in that. You're on our marketing. Everybody's a marketer. Even our customers are marketers. We let our customers refer customers in, and we compensate them for it. If a family wants to offset their $99 monthly fee, refer even one customer. Every 3 months, you'll get it for free. Refer two every 2 out of 3 months. Refer three that order every month or that are customers every month. You're getting free every month. The customers only get free service. They don't get commissions, but ambassadors do. But if you have a family that starts referring more and they're aware that we have a compensation structure, we're going to have families that refer their entire neighborhood. It'll happen. And now they can create an income and be part of the overall process that we have. Now, for those of you that are brand new, we run an amazing ecosystem to market all sorts of products and services of value. This is under the DTC umbrella, and I'm going to bring up my sheet here, and I'm going to walk through some things, and I hope this is really clear. But our graphics and the way we explain this is just going to get better and better and better. But I'm going to tell you, this has been a vision of mine for decades. It's now done. We have DTCA, which, you know, I wanted to have one umbrella to put all products and stuff into. Now we have in RR247, which is our training umbrella, we've got DTCA, Bella Vita, Savings Highway Global, 3 main anchors that we market. But under DTCA is where we put all of our kiosk offers and all of our in-house programs. Wine of the Month is one of our programs. And I'm going to talk about it in the compensation plan. You don't have to participate in it, but you get paid on it if you're an ambassador. You can participate in the income. You don't have to participate in it yourself. You don't even have to market if you don't want to, but it's part of the structure. Our Cash Network Direct, that's our kiosk programs. You don't have to participate in those either. No one's forced to do anything, but if it's in your team, you get paid on it. And Brainfood, when we market Brainfood and we do everything around Brainfood, it is in its own sandbox as far as marketing. We're not going to bleed out wine. We're not going to bleed out protein popcorn. It's all about education only. Everything else circulates together because it can, but education, we're treating it as its own thing. However, the pay structure, the way that we market it, is all using the tools that we've been building under the DTC Ambassador Program. So that's where this is. No one does stuff like this but us. So I can't tell you it's like another company because it's not. It's ours. But it's because of our success with our Wine of the Month Club that we were able to build the technologies, the resources, and everything to grow this. That and Tanya and I invested in a tutoring school out in Sydney, Australia back in 2017. And it's same partnerships we've had for years, and we've been building towards this direction. So this has been years underway, and we know how the structure works. We know what we're doing on this stuff. You guys, our curriculum is incredible. It is incredible. And as we continue with all the accreditation processes and everything out there, I'm going to tell you, it gets better and better as in the process that we built. We've had some amazing foresight from experience on where we're building this to. We know we're bringing a better solution to the world. Now we have to go market it and get the word out there. All right. So that being said, I'm going to share my screen. And I'm going to bring this up here. Here, I'll minimize this. So this is the DTC Ambassador Compensation Plan Explained. I put today's date. And basically, we have this amazing umbrella of DTC and all this cash flow system that come into it. It's multiple streams of income. This picture was pretty ideal. I really like it. DTC Ambassador is the umbrella of several programs. All create business volume and are paid out through the DTC Ambassador Program, one umbrella with several income streams. This has been a vision of mine like for so long, and now we have it all. This allows for us to grow with the hottest, the most relevant in-demand products and services, and to do so in a way that allows for massive rewards. Like, we don't know what the future is going to bring in hot items. We can add them to this. We all just keep going and build our way that we do. And this is what allowed us to bring in the education program in the first place, was because this structure and this understanding and the path we built this on. This is working smart, using teamwork, corporate structure, and all the benefits of RR247 and the performance blogging system and utopian processes to pay it forward and to create multiple streams of income, MSI. And MSI stands for two parts for us. Sheila, you're on here. You're an MSI. Linda, you're an MSI. You're a master system instructor, but master system instructors are in the power of controlling and creating multiple streams of income for themselves and their teams. And that's why we like the commonality of the term. Ambassadors have access to all products and services under the DTC Ambassador umbrella. So it doesn't matter what level of ambassador, you have access to them all. Account activation is as ambassadors, as an ambassador is required, and the ambassador must maintain a minimum of 50 BV business volume from their DTC ambassador account to be commission qualified. And I'm going to stress these things out. It's going to be covered everywhere, but I want you to understand 50 BV, which is equivalent, I'm going to show you what that is, what 50 BV equals. But it's basically, that's all you need to be participate in, and you get access to everything under this, which means you have incredibly low overhead, which you get benefit from, but you have massive potential. And I like to stress that out there, because this is one of the most incredible business aspects with incredible potentials, yet the overhead cost to be part of it is very minimal. In fact, depending on how you go at it, you're either getting wine with it, or you're getting the education program, or you're getting tied in as a teacher to access all the training and create income as a partner with us in that aspect. So I did not break down the teacher income on this yet. You're going to see it in the presentations as we go on. But what I wanted to focus on was the ambassador pay and how that works, because once you see it and you can't unsee it, you're going to realize, oh my gosh, I can't believe we have this. And because this is amazing. I mean, I'm still pinching myself that we're here. So the active 50 BV customers in any program, any customer that's active can participate in our 3 and free program. And it's 3 and it's free. It's accumulative. It doesn't have to be 3 in the same month or they don't get it. If they just refer one person into the program and that person's in after three payments, they get the credit for $99.95. And referrals must be under the same program for what it is. So I'm going to spell that out. We have free wine or we have free education membership. That's the only things we have for customers referred to. We don't have referral programs on our Cash Network Direct program, our kiosk program, but we do for wine and we do for Brainfood. So if you want free wine, you have to have wine customers, you get free wine. If you want the free education membership, you have to have education referrals for that. Simple. We're keeping them that way. We're not cross-marketing them. It's, you can't bounce back and forth. We got to keep those individualized because of how the way those programs run. And it just keeps it easy. Currently, we have the 3 programs under DTC Ambassador as follows. We have the Wine Ambassador program, and that's our Wine of the Month Club. That's direct to consumer fine wines from Napa and Sonoma. Most of you know what that is already because that's what's built this entire thing. We built it off of the amazing job we've done getting fine wines to the world. Then we have Brainfood Ambassador program, Brainfood Academy, just as direct to student education, teacher-driven education, K through 12, and an ecosystem for education. And that's referring to how we're handling students and teachers and making the monetization work so that we can get the finest of teachers, the finest training, and also support this entire process as we grow it globally. And then we have our affiliate sales kiosk program, which is Cash Network Direct, and that's direct to consumer products. This allows for us to offer and add products and services at will. Currently we have some great things in there, but we can add anything we want under that umbrella. And as we're building the structure, we can get paid on everything always. And I'll get to that. Ambassador entry levels. And I know, Sheila, you brought up right now, people can get in for $50 plus the $59 Vortex system for $120 here soon. As soon as we start rolling out the activation to put the pre-signups and everything in there, it's going to change, and it's going to be $250 one time plus the $50 back office fee and the $59 Vortex. So you're saving $250. That goes into effect as soon as those are live, and we're talking within a week or two. So that's real, but that's what it's going to go to, and it doesn't include Wine of the Month program. But they can access the wine through upgrade if they want to. As an ambassador, they can upgrade to the next level ambassador. So our Brainfood only ambassadors that's our first level. We just call it an ambassador. They have access to market and get paid for everything, but they're not set up to receive wine. They're not a wine member. They can sell it and market it, but they can't receive the wine. They don't receive the wine. And some people don't want to receive it, and that's great. But that's our entry level ambassador. Then we have our estate member ambassador, and they have access to everything, only they're also getting access to these fine wines every month. And to maintain your 50 BV, that's a customer order, which is $99. You have full access to this business. And if you've got 3 customers, your wine is free, and you have all the potential to grow this. It's an incredible opportunity. Our reserve members basically means they got 2 cases of our wine and they get discounts. So estate members get discounts on wine. The reserve members gets discounts on gets a 15% discount. And then we have our Grand Cru members. And wine is a very big part of how we grew this. But our Grand Cru member ambassadors, and you guys, I'm rolling out something for the first time to you guys here. We've been building it in the backside. Grand Cru members that come in. Obviously it's our biggest package. It's $1,200. It comes with 2 cases of our incredible wine and a 6-bottle Grand Cru box. Huge value in that. I mean, that alone is several $1,000s. It's about $4,000 or $5,000 in wine. And they get all that, they get going, but also Grand Crus get our corporate marketing as long as they're active. And, I got to change this. You guys, I can do this live. Hold on. I got the wrong R. What we're adding to it is our Grand Crus are part of our rotation program. They get a lot of perks and benefits. It's our highest level. They understand everything about the business, especially on the wine side. But Grand Cru members are part of our nationwide advertising. So when we bring people in off the national campaigns we run, they go to a rotation and they're assigned to active Grand Cru members. And we are also going to be doing global marketing with our student program for Brainfood. And that is also going to feed into the Grand Cru marketing. always intended. I'm announcing it for the first time today to you guys. So, this is, we like to market what's relevant, and we built this so if people do not want to participate in wine, they do not have to. But the pay structure pays them anyway. That part's in there. They they don't need to even be included in a wine. They don't need to be associated with it other than it is in the pay system. And that being said, makes it easy for us. And we're going to have two marketing approaches. We have the one we do now, which is they come in through wine, but then we have our Brainfood only approach. And as a Brainfood ambassador, they can come in and market education. And in the training, if they want to market the other programs, they can. Most will want to, but we made it very versatile so that we can protect things, because obviously wine is an alcohol and it's got its things, but we're not selling wine. We're not handling the wine and delivering it to customers. We're giving people opportunity, and we're marketing the membership so they can get access to these amazing fine wines that are made the right way and that they don't contain all the toxicity that they're putting into it in the industry with the conglomerates. And so, that's one of the things outside the box thinking that we had to put together in here, and it's there. So somebody can be an ambassador. This gets asked, and they can just market the wine and the kiosk, and they don't need to participate in Brainfood if they don't want to, but they'll get paid on it. Vice versa on all the other things. If someone wants to just come in here and just market the Cash Network Direct stuff, they can still do that too, but they get paid on everything in the umbrella. So I'm going to go over this. This is the little, what do you want to call it? A legend by colors. This is somebody that's a DTC ambassador, wine customer. This is somebody that's a Brainfood Academy family account or a student user account. And this is Cash Network kiosk products and services. And this is based on individuals, whether they're a customer or they're an ambassador, they fall into our binary compensation plan. And so I want you to understand this. I'm just to give you a visual to look at here. This is you with your 50 BV that qualifies you for the commissions. You have a left team and a right team, and there's qualifiers for how you get paid, but the structure is going to look like this. You're going to have literally, I'll pull it right here. You're going to literally have people on your left team and your right team. The whole idea is to build your left team and build your right team, have them both thriving. Very simple. You want to be bringing on as many ambassadors as you can, as many customers as you can, and getting them to repeat the same. And everybody's part of a team leg, whether it's your right or left, whatever team you sign up with somebody, they're going to put you on one of their teams. If it's the left, that's the team you're building together in the team. And usually it creates like a runaway leg situation, which is the idea. You have a lot of people building it, and we support you to help you build along with that team leg, but also to build your other leg, which becomes your pay leg. And my wife, Tanya, and I fund your marketing. So in addition to what you're able to do and the people you know and can influence, that's great, and getting the word out there, but we fund your paid marketing to bring more and more people in to get the word out. We do things in a very utopian process, and we help the masses, but just keep that in mind. But this 2-team process is brilliant. No one gets paid on the efforts of just one side alone. You got to balance out both sides, and that rewards you for doing the right things of growing your business and growing teams and duplicating on the left team and the right team. So one team that you have solid help from the instructor that brought you in, and the other from you duplicating the processes that we're teaching you. So it's a very simple. We're going to cover it. I started putting some examples of the BV, but the Cash Network Direct stuff, that customer comes in, the Cash Network products and stuff, it gets added in the BV, but this actually, I drew it out there so you can see where it comes in, but it literally gets added as BV to the individual instructor. And so this will be changing on this scale, but I wanted you to have an idea, even though they're not positions, because they sign up when they buy something through the Cash Network Direct system, we're just tracking the commissions that are earned and we apply it to the BV. It is not in the structure like this, but I wanted you to visualize every sale is made. So if you have a team member on the right and they have a bunch of sales coming in because they're marketing, say the protein popcorn, for instance, that volume is going to come in under their ID. They get paid directly on it. And then the BV pays the entire team above based on how that BV runs. And I explained the BV up here. I'm going to come back here. When in a state, this is the BV that comes in when someone signs up as, this is, I can add this right here. This is 125 BV. So you get, and there's commissions that are paid out on this, and I'm going to show you what that is. But This is 125 BV that goes in on that. It's 50%. The ambassador programs pays out 50%. It's a very lucrative model. We know acquisition costs are real. And in most cases there, we actually lose money bringing somebody in, but it's really not losing money. We're investing in you as a partner, bringing somebody in the right way. Wine, for instance, who has such a high stick rate, people love our wine and it gets building and gets going. So I'm going to just, you guys will see me break this down. You'll hear it more and more, and we'll make it very easy to understand. I'm going to bring up the other compensation plan to kind of help with that, but this is where they come in. But under the customer levels, every customer represents 50 BV when their one of the month club order goes through. Brainfood Academy customers, the family account represents 50 BV, but each user account represents 40 BV. So unless they're a kindergarten 0 BV because it's free. First to 8th grades is 109 monthly each, so it's 40 BV. 9th to 12th grades is 129, which is also 40 BV. But what this means is, let's say you have a family account and they have 5 students, one's in kindergarten, and the others are, 2 of them are in grades 1 through 8, 2 of them grades 9 through 12. You're going to have 4 that are paying at 40 BV each month. These are all based on yearly contracts, and I'll bring it up, but that's 160 BV that you are paid on every month as they're going through the process on paid accounts to you and the team. And the more BV that adds up, the more you get paid. And I'm going to go show you that. This is our DTC compensation plan, which nothing here changes. All we did is added the other programs and how they get paid out in here. But we get free wine or free brain food services. The wine starter kits, we get 50% of it, but that's all starter kits. That's all ambassador levels. The acquisition bonus on this is $20. It is paid monthly. This is also this is ambassador and customer accounts. The bonus is based on customers. So when someone signs up as a customer, you're going to get a $20 bonus on your 4th customer forward. The first 3 are towards free wine or free membership. And then it's $10 a month. That's still paid out on this. So on those family accounts that are paying $99 a month, you're still getting paid $10 on those, just like you would on the wine. So if you've got 100 students in there, that's $1,000 a month on that alone, plus the binary pay, plus the check match. And the binary pay, based on your volume and your rank, is up to 22% of the lesser leg. So you got volume on the left, volume on the right on Wine Wednesday, which we just call it Wednesday night for full DTC. At midnight, the computer takes a snapshot and it looks at how much volume you have on the left, how much volume you have on the right, and whatever volume has the lesser leg, you get that volume paid out at upwards of 22%. And then it starts over again for the next pay week. And anything unused in the compensation rolls over to the next week. And it's paid weekly. So it closes out Wednesday and it pays the following Friday. So it's upwards of 2 weeks out basically, but it's paid like clockwork every week. And the binary pay is amazing, but what's really good is as you're building your team and duplicating your ambassadors, you get a check match of up to 50%, again, based on your rank. And I'm going to show you what your rank is. Okay, and I'm going to let you know that it says 3 customers. That's 3 customers that can be combined in brain food or customers in wine, and it also counts as customers in through the other programs. So as long as you're doing at least 3 customers, you're qualified. We basically want you to get your wine for free, but you can combine it. We're not going to make you get 6, it's just 3. I've had that question already. Rank achievement, we have 1-star ambassador all the way to executive ambassador. Your personal ambassador requires is 1 to 10, and that's any ambassador level, doesn't matter, just ambassadors. If they're just in brain food or they're in any of the wine levels, doesn't matter, those are ambassadors. 1 to 10, and obviously I'll tell you, you're gonna need way more than this, but that's the minimum requirement. We don't like gotchas, so we don't do anything tricky. The volume requirement does have an asterisk on it, and that's because this is a 2-team program, left team, right team. And we want to make sure you're not going to just get paid on the volume on one leg. You've got to be building both legs, but it's a 70-30 balance, meaning you're going to get credit for all the volume, but you only get paid, you only get rank credit for 70% on one team upwards of, no more than 70, and a minimum of 30 on the other side. So a 70-30 split for the rank requirement or the rank achievement requirement. You get paid on all the volume according to the comp plan, but your rank, which depicts your binary percentage right here, as you can see it, is dependent on that balancing. So like if you need 20,000 volume to be a regional manager, 70% of that would be 14,000 on one leg and then 6,000 on the other leg. You don't need a 50-50 or a 60-40, it's 70-30. So extremely fair on that. But you don't get, no one can just get paid for bringing one person in and sitting back. You got to help grow both sides. You're getting rewarded for the right action. And check match is very lucrative. Some of our leaders here get paid more in check match than their own binary pay because they're doing it right. They're helping duplicate the growth and volume of their leadership. And at a 3-star, you get 30%, and it goes all the way to 50% on a 6-star. And that's on your individually, personally recruited or enlisted ambassadors, and getting paid off of what they get paid in their binary pay. So it doesn't come from their pay, it's a bonus on top of it. We call it a check match, and that's a big part of the compensation. So this is all the same on this. However, we're able to get volume based on the different things. So the Cash Network Direct, this is something to just explain. We load this in there on the compensation. So we give a 10% minimum. Some things pay more, but we give a 10% commission to the ambassador, and whatever the commission is, it's dollar for dollar on the commission in BV that is added to the compensation plan for the teams that it involves. So as an example, if a $100 purchase was made and it's a 10% commission, and let's say that Betty has a customer buys $100 in protein popcorn, for instance, she's going to receive a $10 commission, 10%, and there'll be 10 BV added to the program. And that's on any cell, all the cells, it's accumulated and added. Cash Network Director, they're added one time a month at current pace, and paid out, but it allows us to get paid on all of our kiosk cells, but also it pays the entire organization because we get paid as we help other people pay it forward. This allows that to all happen. And that was a big vision for us. We got the technology to do it, the tracking to do it. And in almost every case, our programs in the Cash Network Direct tracking, our kiosk customers, we get paid on every order that customer makes, not just the initial one, which is what affiliate marketing typically is. We get paid residually because our proof of what we do to market allows us to do that, and our partners love doing it because we bring the right type of business in and help support it and bring it in steady. And instead of getting some huge payment up front, which doesn't hurt, which hurts a lot of businesses, we get paid a very fair compensation for the initial order and ongoing orders. So we get paid as part of the process. We're partners with our kiosk relationships. So this gives you an idea, but just know that this pink doesn't really reflect, because those customers that come in through Cash Network Direct, they don't get added to our matrix. But the volume gets added to ours. So this is inaccurate, that part. I'm fleshing that part out. So I'm going to depict it differently. I already know how to do it, but I just wanted to give you guys an example. And then we will review this again and again until we get this depicted, and we're going to have a very good visual to explain it. We're combining a lot of things, and now that we're getting it done, we want to make it easy to explain. But bottom line, as you're part of DTC Ambassador and you're marketing our programs and products and services, and you're excited about the stuff that's there, as we know you are, you're getting paid from everything. And it doesn't matter what the people that you bring in are passionate about, anything they do under the DTC Ambassador umbrella based on their position. This is why, the sooner you're in, the better. Anything that, like, let's say that this is Joe, and Joe brings in Betty, and Betty goes to work and brings all this counts towards his right team. Doesn't matter what she's producing in sales or volume, what program it is, it all counts towards volume on the right that we get paid for based on the compensation plan, the binary pay, the check match, and our upfront commissions. Whether it's the 50% off of the ambassador packages or the customer compensation packages, as according to the rollout there and explained. But hopefully this gives you guys a way better understanding. Hopefully it's a little bit more clearer than mud. and we'll progress it forward. We'll be explaining the teacher pay in written out there, but our compensation plan just got more complex. It used to be super simple when it was just about wine. Now that we have Brainfood and that we've added the cash network direct, there's just more to understand how you get paid. But basically, do the work we teach you to do, follow the processes, trust the processes, and as we're making sales, we're all making more money, and it doesn't matter which program it is, it all feeds the same compensation structure. So we're building residuals to build a great lifestyle together. All right. God bless everyone. We'll see you guys here next Wednesday. And gosh, I'm so excited about what we're doing. This is a great year. Love you all. See you on the training. And tomorrow's Thursday's training. We got 2 trainings, one at 8 Eastern and one at 9 Eastern. You guys know where those are, and don't miss those. And Saturday training, we'll be covering more. Oh my gosh, fun time to be part of this.